first day we drove them through the town. Grape and canister tore the blue ranks down. We took the streets with colors flying high, but left the ridges standing empty in the evening sky. On Cemetery Hill in Copes they held their ground, and the cost would be grim before the sun went down. We took the town with bayonet and fire, drove on through to the hills beyond and didn't tire. But the Yankees stood tall and would not give way, and we paid for every foot in blood that day. On the second day we swung around their right. Hood's men hit the rocks in the failing light. Little Round Top stood stubborn on the flank. We climbed through fire and smoke where the dead stank. They held the high ground with desperation and steel. We couldn't break them, they wouldn't kneel. Little Round Top would not yield, they wouldn't give way. Its stubborn defense stopped our attack and blocked the way. We fought through enfilading fire and stone, shattered limbs and broken bones. Too many of our bravest would never come back, never go home. The wheat field turned red where the lines had crashed. Grape ripped the grain and the close fighting flashed. We gained some ground, but the cost was high. Too many good men left there to die. The ridges would not break beneath our guns, and the butcher's bill grew as we tried to get it done. The fields drank blood on that terrible day. Close work with steel where no man looked away. We gave all the courage the army still had, but the high ground held and our losses were bad. On the third day the guns roared from Seminary Ridge. Then came the order for the final bid. We stepped from the trees in long lines of gray, 12,000 strong into the open that day. Across the fields toward the stone walls shine, into the fire where the Yankees waited in line. The charge was the last desperate push to win. Press forward with courage through the guns and the lead. Some reached the wall and planted the colors amidst the sin, but the Yanks closed in and the breakthrough was dead. We fell back across that field of dead and dying, the sacrifice written where the dead were lying. Old Lee rode among us and took the blame. It is all my fault, he said with great shame. The army wouldn't hear it, he was cheered by the wounded and lame. They wanted to reform, to try again. Lee turned them back south on the tracks and the lanes. 3 days of riches, fire and was no victory